Alright everybody, so we're here outside the abandoned hotel and restaurant out at Echo Bay around Lake Mead. A few people were asking about this place and it kind of came up on my radar a little bit, so I figured why not check it out. There are no trespassing signs posted pretty much everywhere, so we're not going to go in, but I figured it probably wouldn't hurt if we just kind of walked around the place, peeked in through the windows, and just see what's here. So let's go. Here's a first quick look at the patios here. Ooh, we can see inside. Looks like someone's already tried to go in there and wreak mischief. The jerks. I guess this place first opened in the early 1960s, I want to say. Hotel, restaurant, bar, conference room. I guess it was a pretty happening place from all the articles that I read on the internet. And if I do believe so, it closed up sometime around 2010. Ooh, here we go. Look at this. Your mom. Looks like people are playing tic-tac-toe. I love tic-tac-toe, but this isn't the type of place where you want to play that game, let alone vandalize. This is probably the reception desk right here where you check in. I've visited a lot of abandoned hotels, and if you guys are into that sort of thing, be sure to go back on my channel because I have a lot of abandoned hotel visits as well. Just kind of thinking on it right now, this place kind of looks like what the homes in Florida look like just before a hurricane comes and rips through. Only this is the middle of the desert and there ain't no hurricanes out here. That's just the way it looks. From years of abandonment and vandalizers and just crazy people out to cause destruction. There's the restaurant. I wonder if they have prime rib, chicken fingers, hamburgers. Probably was a bomb restaurant back in the day. If you guys ever ate here when the restaurant was opened, definitely let me know in the comments section down below and share a story, because I love hearing the old stories of places like this and the experiences and the visits from the people that once came here. If you guys ever do come out here, just know that this way there's a grocery store and a gas station over there. I guess there is some residents that still live here, probably the people that operate the ranger station and the restaurant and whatnot too. Of all the things you'd expect to come across out here, this is the last thing I would expect. This is old school. It's a box TV, but it has the FireWire, so you could at least hook up a game console, fire up some Halo, some Call of Duty, whatever you're into. And check this out. It looks like it's actually even plugged in, and it looks like someone even had maybe not a cell phone charger, unless it's an old school one. But it looks like someone was using the power out here to either play video games or watch All in the Family. I'm more of a Matlock guy myself, but whatever's whatever. All right, so now we're at the back side of it right here. Actually, it's a pretty decent day. I think it's only about 100 degrees, which is actually pretty decent. There's a little bit of wind here today, but I think you guys can hear me just fine. There's a bathroom over there, and it looks like it's closed, but I pray to God that it's opened because I really got to pay the water bill, if you know what I mean. And I was just about to walk up that way and go over there until I saw this. No trespassing. When I look at this, I see it as to pay a fee of $5,000 and up to 6 months in jail. I can walk up there. There was another article I read on the web that talked about how there was like a staircase somewhere back here that took you right down to the water. And judging where this little ridge is right here, and I think that's the stairs right back there, the water probably came all the way up to here at one point in time. And to reinforce that, that's probably where they launched the boats right here. And as time went on and the drought got worse, they had to keep on extending it. And now there's just nothing out here. Supposedly there's an old marina over there back in that brush. A lot of articles on the web were saying that they dismantled it a long time ago because parts of the marina ended up getting blown back or thrown back out into the lake, and it was pissing people off, so they just got rid of it altogether. But we're gonna drive down there in a little bit and check it out too. It really is kind of a bummer that this place is closed, because this looks like the type of place that I would like to stay at. Get up in the morning, have your coffee, or if you're an alcoholic, you'd have your morning cocktail, which is probably a screwdriver, and then you'd stare out the beautiful Lake Mead, or what's left of it. It's still a pretty cool view though. You can see all the grass coming in over there. So the main reason why this place closed down was because over the years, as the drought got worse and worse and worse, the conditions out here at Lake Mead started becoming less than desirable for tourists. And as less tourists started coming out here, business started declining. This place has been closed ever since 2010. And I guess the National Park Service has been trying to find contractors to come out here and kind of open the place up again and get things going. But so far, no one's taken that offer. So in the next few minutes here, we're going to drive down there and see if we can find that old marina. This area is known as the Overton Arm, and supposedly this is the area where that Boeing B-29 bomber plane crashed back in the 1940s. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about that as well. But let's go out there and see if we can find that marina. Oh, look, someone lost a sandal. Well, I hope your foot's okay. Okay, so we're further back out at Echo Bay now. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you guys where the resort is and kind of get some comparison to where we are now. So that's where we were not 5 minutes ago, and this is further down. That marina would have been right where all that grass is. I guess it was further back there. Here's what it looks like on Google Maps. I don't know when that photo was taken, but it was probably some time ago. But from the looks of it, there ain't no marina out there. And like I said, articles were talking about how they dismantled it because chunks of it were ending up back out in the lake, which is what they didn't want. So I don't think it's worth going back there. All right, so here we have it. This would have been where at one point in time you would have launched your boat, but not anymore. Oh no, adios. This is drier than, well, I better not make that joke again. A bunch of people got pissed last time I said that, but it's just really dry out here. Take a look at that water though. Here's a little kiosk. Police, fire, medical, 911. Yeah, no, just trying to close my eyes and imagine what this would have looked like back in the day, thriving with boats, families, tourists, vacationers. I really hope you guys can hear me. I know it's pretty windy, but if you guys have been following my channel for a little while now, you know that I've been sticking to the same places such as Hemingway Harbor, Boulder Beach, and Government Wash. I haven't come out here too often, but I think this place is 10 times cooler than those places. I mean, look at this. It's just so isolated. The views out here, in my opinion, are 10 times better, and that watercolor is amazing. I have not seen any boats yet, but we're gonna walk around a little bit and just see if we can find anything. So let's go. Fun fact, did you know that Echo Bay is credited for being the inspiration for the name of the famous auction website known today as eBay? eBay's founder, Pierre Amidiar, used to frequent the area back in the day and thought the name sounded cool. Well, it turns out he couldn't use that name as it was already taken, so he simply just shortened it to eBay. There's the thing you know. All right, guys, we've been out at Echo Bay for about a half hour now, and good news, we just found a boat. Problem is, it's way the F out there. So I don't know how well you guys can see this because it's on a GoPro and my budget is very low, but there is a boat right about there. Unfortunately, we can't go out there today because I don't have a boat and I'm definitely not swimming in that crap. So next week, we might have to park out by the abandoned lodge and hike our way out there. If you guys want to see me hike out there and check out the boat, comment Epstein didn't kill himself in the comment section down below. I know it's really weird, but just go for it. Okay, so I figured I'd come up this hill and get a different view of where that marina used to be. Like I said, the articles on the internet I read alluded to the fact that the marina had been taken out and dismantled a long time ago. And it looks like it's probably true. There is not a trace of the marina or anything left out there. It does look like there is some debris out there and tires and, I don't know, sheet metal and chunks of plywood. So we may have to come back out here sometime and check it out. But like I said, I still have to come up here and see for myself. I mean, you can't believe everything you hear on the internet. I mean, that's how World War I got started. Anyways, we're gonna make another adventure out here again sometime, but this stuff looks really, really muddy and really soft, and I don't wanna get stuck down there and have chunks of mud on my shoes, so we'll have to save that for another time. And hey, if you guys have ever stayed at this place at one point in time, be sure to share your story and your experience with us in the comments section down below. I would love to hear all about it.